Marshall Harris. That's the guy who wants to kill me.
I'm sorry, I couldn't have heard you right. I thought I just heard you say you were going to stay married to Rex.
Yeah, sort of that. Actually, that's exactly what
Of course, that's exactly what I heard, because staying married to a thieving, murdering, scheming fiend like Rex Stanton makes absolutely zero sense, which is exactly what I'd expect from the two of you.
Kevin, if you would just listen to reason.
Excuse me, Scott. Shut up. I don't want to listen to you. I don't even want to hear a word from you, all right? Lucy, you do understand that staying married to Rex will put just a slight wrinkle in our own plans to get married?
Yes, I do.
Then why? 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 Why the hell would you even consider that?
Doc, I can see and feel that you are very, very upset. And you really don't have a reason to be, though, because we are going to get married, of course, eventually. It's just that Scott came up with this fantastic plan.
Well, isn't that unusual?
You haven't heard it.
You know, I really don't care whose creative thinking it was. Lucy, anything that calls for you to stay married to Rex 1 second longer than you have to stinks.
Well, just listen to the plan.
You know, just hearing you say the word plan makes me want to grab Lucy and run for the hills. I thought all the scheming was behind us.
It is. It is. It's just that I know the only way to get any of my money back at all is to stay married to Rex. That's it.
He has hidden her assets, but as his wife, she can get them.
See, it's kind of karmically logic, don't you think?
He steals from her, she steals from him.
Well, actually, I'd prefer the word restitution.
I must be having a waking dream. I just know that any second I'll wake up, roll over to you, and tell you what a silly, ridiculous nightmare I was just having.
But see, this nightmare won't take that long because Scott and I have already put his plan into motion because we've been selling some of Rex's possessions. See, it's all going to be okay because we will get married just according to schedule.
Well, sure we will, as long as nothing else comes along that takes precedence. Lucy, when do you and I get to be our own priority?
Doc, you are always my priority. It's just that, you know, if I rolled over and let everything I had be taken away from me without a fight, you wouldn't even respect me.
Uh-huh. Except that this won't work.
Well, we've already got his stuff on the auction block. We sent him a video.
Good thinking. I'm sure Rex will just roll over for that one. You know, goading someone like him is like dangling a rattlesnake by the tail. It'll just turn around and bite you. You know, she almost got killed because of one of your schemes.
I didn't poison her.
She was trying to help you!
He's in prison now. He can't hurt her.
Really?
Yeah.
It seems to me he's already done an incredible amount of damage from prison.
Wait, Doc, think. You're just being negative here. He is in prison. What could go wrong?
Oh, let me think. I'm sure he has more than a few enemies walking around. Who knows what lengths they'd like to go to get him? You're just making yourself a target.
No. You see, any enemy of Rex's would be a buddy of mine.
Uh-huh. Except maybe, say, the IRS, who might just want to go after him for, income tax evasion. As his wife, you're liable. Get it?
Shudder the thought. Scott, let's make a note, perhaps, that, you know, if we want to dissolve this marriage with Rex, let's do it before tax time.
I have a better idea. You want to stay married to Rex? Stay married to Rex. Darn his socks. Send him a care package for all I care. But one thing, why don't you go live in his house? Oh, darn, you can't do that. You went and sold all his furniture.
She doesn't want to stay married.
Why are you even in this conversation, Scott? You got your daughter back. I'd like my life back now.
You got your life back.
I'll tell you what. If you won't leave my life, then I'll leave my life.
Oh, Doug, please wait
Are you going to change your mind about this or not?
Would you please
Forget
just
it.
listen? Oh.
Lilo. Hello. Come here. You're so cute.
Thank you.
I wasn't talking to you. You know, our patient is recovering remarkably well. I've never seen nerve tissue regenerate so fast. Hey, Jake. I think it's time we take our findings to Dr. Quartermain.
Oh, haven't you heard? Bennett Devlin's been named head of the research committee.
What? He's back in town? Oh, this is terrible. No, I think we should take our findings to Dr. Quartermain anyway. He's the one that said we should write the article.
Look, if we go over Devlin's head on this one, he's going to make us pay for it.
That's why I don't like him. He's so vindictive.
And he has this uncanny knack for making the professional personal.
I'm no fan of the guy either, okay? But we got to deal with him on this.
Who's going to approach him?
I pride myself on being the strong, silent type. I'd much rather do my talking with a Bunsen burner.
Please, Jake, please. You have to. He has no use for me. He'd as soon snarl than look at me.
Okay, I'll do it. You get ferret cage duty, though.
Oh, okay. Small price to pay. So when are you going to approach His Highness?
Oh, no time like the present. Take him our preliminary findings. See if we can't get appointed some more research time.
Okay. Good luck. Hello. Hello.
Alone at last.
Not really. We're being watched. Look at how cute he is. Look how lively his eyes are.
Well,
They're
I've
so...
been told on occasion that I have cute eyes as well.
Oh, yeah? By who?
Tall blonde. Don't remember her name.
What?
Got your attention, didn't I?
Yeah. Now what are you going to do about it?
I'm gonna give you a thrill, a microscope cat.
Now's our chance, Grace. We gotta get out of here.
He's going to hear us.
No, we can make the front door. Ready? Oh, damn it.
What's wrong?
My coat's caught. Oh, come on, Grace. Get out of here. It's me he wants.
I'm not just going to leave you here.
Oh, cut the power, Grace. To the corner. Go, go. Come on, get out of here. Dr. Devlin.
Hi, Dr. Devlin.
Dr. Wexler? Dr. Scanlon?
I understand that you've been appointed head of the research committee. I'm sure the rest of the hospital will benefit from your expertise.
No doubt. This is your exciting new research? Because I hate to break it to you, but Masters and Johnson covered this ground a long time ago.
Sir, I was just...
Whatever you were just has no place in a hospital laboratory.
Yes, sir. We'll remember that.
Let me show you what we have been doing.
We use injured ferrets as test subjects for our drugs, and their cell regeneration is off the curve.
GH Lab doesn't stock ferrets.
Well, we went to an outside source.
Who approved the additional expenditure?
Well, he was a friend of mine. He's a vet. He gave them to me as a favor.
You got these animals from a vet? They weren't bred for research? You've got no idea what kind of variables you're dealing with.
For humanitarian reasons, we wanted to avoid destroying healthy animals.
Lab rats are bred to be destroyed. Sentiment has no place in science.
Look, we were thinking...
No, that's the problem. You weren't thinking. Did you have your specimens checked for disease? For rabies?
They didn't have time. They were seriously injured.
How many of these ferrets did you bring in here?
2?
Two. Two specimens does not constitute a research study.
It's only the beginning of the project, sir.
And an amazingly poor beginning it is. I haven't seen such amateurish lab techniques in a hospital in my entire career.
Would you just review the results, please? This animal was near death.
No, let me guess. You invented a drug that causes invisibility.
I don't know where it went. Did you see where it went?
It must have gotten loose. Maybe it didn't like the accommodations.
I get it. This is some sort of a Friday the 13th joke, right? Not funny, Scanlon. People are wasting my time. And to be blunt, I don't see any reason why I shouldn't yank your lab privileges now.
Hey, Rex is no schmo here. He's got his money hidden good. According to last year's tax returns, he's going to get a rebate.
Well, goody. You know what? I'm sorry. I can't concentrate on any of these number thingies when Kevin's so mad at me.
Well, isn't he always?
Yeah. No, he's not. Well, he sort of is. Just whenever he doesn't approve of what I'm doing.
Well, you're not 12. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, but I do care about what he thinks about me. Even when he's acting like he's smarter than everybody else, you know what? He doesn't think I know what I do. I know what I'm doing. Oh.
She hasn't got a clue.
Excuse me?
Lucy, she has this annoying habit of always acting on her impulses.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
You know, if she planned her life as carefully as she plans her accessories, we wouldn't be in this mess.
What mess is this?
She plans to stay married to Rex Stanton so she can get her hands on all of his money. And she wants my blessing.
You know what? If Kevin thinks that I'm going to ask his permission for anything, he's got another thing coming to him.
Well, poor guy.
I'm my own person. I do my own thing. I have my own friends. I make my own plans. And if he says that he loves me, which he always says, and he says that he accepts me as a person, I think he doesn't do that all the time. I think he just doesn't want to let me be me. He's got to let me be me, that's all.
Well, she's bonkers.
Oh, yeah, there's a nice clinical term for you. Listen, can't you just trust Lucy to make her own choices?
And have her be carried away on the benevolent waves of the universe that she's always talking about. No, I can't do that. I don't operate like that. You see, I fasten my seatbelt when I drive the car. I don't smoke cigarettes, and, oh yes, I stay away from marriages to psychotic schemers.
You are planning on marrying Lucy, aren't you?
Touché. I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh, you know, I really don't know why he is that upset and mad at me. It's not like I broke up our engagement or anything, right? I mean, we are going to get married still. It's just I want to suck this husband dry first, and I think he should be proud of my initiative.
Well, speaking of sucking him dry, if we're going to go over these financial statements, we got to do it, because I haven't got all day, Lucy.
Pal, I'm sorry. You always have my full attention. Okay, sit down. Let's go.
Do me a favor.
Uh-oh.
Keep him busy. Keep him out of my life. I'll pay you.
Not necessary. I rather enjoy his quirkiness.
Thanks. You're a pal.
So are you.
Fancy that.
Dr. Ellen Burgess. I'm not in my office, so please leave a message.
Here I come, Dr. Burgess.
Where's your playmate?
If you're referring to Scott, he's not here. He had to go pick up Serena.
Is he coming back?
No, I don't think so.
Thank heaven for small favors.
Oh, Doc, stop, please. You gotta admit, you are not mad at Scott. You are just angry with me.
No, I'm very much in touch with my animosity for Scott.
Oh, that's great. Because if you are that upset with Scott, that means that you don't respect me at all.
That makes no sense.
Yes, it does. Think. What you're saying is that you're giving Scott full credit for this scheme, that I don't have a brain, that I don't have a mind of my own.
Well, let's face it, Lucy, Scott does have a way of getting you into trouble.
But he does not control me. Nobody controls me. Think about it. I got into plenty of little schemes and goofy dealings when Scott was in Canada.
That doesn't exactly help your case.
Oh, you're right. Well, oh, Doug, please, please, I don't like to fight. You are everything to me. Every day I need you for every little thing.
I don't like you being connected to Rex in any way possible. Now, I want you to put as much physical and emotional distance between you and him as possible. Now, tell me that you're going through with the annulment.
I would have this marriage annulled if Rex hadn't set out to destroy my company. Doc, come on, I have to fight back.
Then find another way.
Well, I am. I'm looking into all kinds of ways of saving Jax. You know what? My chemist called. He's coming over here with some ideas.
Like what?
Well, I don't know. He didn't tell me. He didn't want to say over the phone, but he's going to come, and I'm going to run all my ideas that I've been coming up with to him. And, Doc, I promise you, as soon as I save Jax, then I promise, I will get this ridiculous marriage to Rex annulled, okay? Oh, that's probably Vincent. I got it. Oh, hello, Doctor. Please, won't you come in? I'm so excited. I want to hear your good news. Go ahead.
I didn't say I had any good news.
Oh, well, I have great ideas that I want to run by you, and I'm going to need your inspired input to make them work for us.
I'm sorry, you must have misunderstood why I came by. Actually, I'm here to tell you that I'm resigning.
There really was an animal.
We just misplaced it, that's all.
This is absurd. You've got an untested, unquarantined animal running around loose in this hospital.
We'll find it.
We must have figured out how to open up his cage.
Well, then maybe I should hire him to run the lab.
Sir, we'll find it.
You better. And when you do, I want him dissected, and I want a full report of your findings on my desk.
But the whole point was to save this animal's life. Don't you think it would be better proof if he was alive?
Dr. Wexler, this is not some kind of Disney movie where all the little animals sing and dance and become your best friends. This should be a scientific laboratory where members of the lower biological species are regularly sacrificed for the advancement of the cause of science. Now, if you have a problem with that, I think maybe you're in the wrong place. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
One dead ferret coming up.
Good.
Sir, I need to get your signature on some supply forms. They're at the nurse's station.
Okay, and I want a report of your findings on my desk ASAP. No excuses, no delays.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Don't worry, little guy. We're not gonna hurt you. We didn't save your life just to turn you over to Dr. Dissection. No one's hurting you. How can you be so calm?
Because he missed.
He wanted to kill us.
It's all in a day's work for that guy, Grace.
How did he find us?
Maybe Marshall Harris sold us out.
But he's a marshal.
Anybody has a price. We can't trust anybody now.
I can't figure this out. I mean, we didn't tell anyone where we were. I didn't even tell Ellen when I left that message.
Bobby knows too much. I'm beginning to think that calling Ellen wasn't such a good idea.
Who is it?
Federal Marshal.
Is Matt with you?
I'm afraid not, ma'am. I have some questions to ask you about Dr. Harmon, and I hope you have the answers.
This is Charles Gibson.
And Lisa McCree. Monday, our countdown to the Oscars continues with Amistad Supporting Actor nominee Anthony Hopkins.
And Best Actor nominee Peter Fonda. That's Monday on Good Morning America.
Will Tad help Camille avenge her mother's murder? Find out why everybody's watching All My Children today.